So 4.4 tayo. So on 4.4, that is the differential operator D. Okay, differential operator D. Okay, differential operators. So let D, okay, take note. We have D in here. So let D, okay, denote differentiation with respect to X. Okay. When you encounter D in here, in this module, that is differentiation with respect to X. Okay. And then D squared, okay, D squared, that is second derivative or differentiation twice with respect to X, and so on. And then that is for positive integral K. We have now the kth derivative of y, that is this one. D raised to ky, that's equal to, okay, again. So the d raised to k times y, that's equal to the kth derivative of y with respect to x. Okay? And then your expression, a is equal to a sub 0, d raised to n, plus a sub 1, d raised to n minus 1, plus and so on, up to a sub n minus 1 times d plus a sub n. That is what you call now the differential operator of order n. Okay? So we have in here, okay, your differential operator. We have your d, okay? This is now your differential operators, your d. Okay? And then from that, okay, since as defined in this one, in this part, as defined, that is the kth derivative of your y. So that is therefore, we will now yield equation 4.20, or that is a sub y, a times y is equal to a sub 0. Uh, I think. Okay, wala. So that is a sub 0 times your nth derivative of y with respect to x plus 1. I think this is a sub 1. A sub 1. A sub 1. Okay. A sub 1, your n minus 1, n minus 1 derivative of y with respect to x. So this one. So again, okay, not again. So then therefore the coefficients a sub 0, a sub 1, and a up to a sub n is make your coefficients in here can be functions of x. Okay. But on this module, okay, again, your a sub 0, a sub 1, up to a sub n minus 1, and then a sub n. This can be functions of x, okay? But on this module, we will be tackling more on your differential equations with constant coefficients, okay? So therefore, these coefficients, okay, a sub 0, a sub 1, these are constant coefficients, okay? So if that is variable coefficient, we will now have a problem, okay? Since your methods in here on this module will not be applicable to those with variable coefficients, okay? So that will be tackled, okay? If you have your uh, variable coefficients, that is will be on your higher mathematics now, okay? So we have the different methods. We have Fourier series, we have Fourier series, okay, and other methods. So, but in here, we what we call this? We tackle those with constant coefficients. Okay. So since this is the main topic of this module, the solution to homogeneous and non-homogeneous linear differential equations with constant coefficients. Okay. So, okay. So we have the two operators A and B. They are said to be equal if, okay, the same result is produced where each acts upon the function y. So that is A is equal to B. Okay. And then we have the product A, B. Okay, that is defined, okay, if it produces the same result as is obtained by using the operator B followed by the operator A. Okay, so that's this is one. Okay, so for operators with constant coefficients, okay, so for operators with constant coefficients, that is AB is equal to BA, but not for variable coefficients. Okay, this is okay. Take note. This AB is equal to AB is equal to BA. That is only true to your operators with constant coefficients, as in this module, but not for variable coefficients. Okay. So let's have in here example 4.5. So let A is equal to D plus 2 and B is equal to 3D plus minus 1. This is your differential operators. Okay. And then we now have BY. Okay. BY. So that is simply your B, okay, times Y. Okay. Your B times Y. So your D in here, okay. So that is what we have said earlier. That is D is equal to, okay, times your Y. Okay, that is your dy. Okay, your D is D over dx. That is with respect to x. Okay. Ayusin natin. Bulang. Yeah. So your D is your D over your dx. So since we have your y, that is now dy. Okay, we have dy. That's now dy over dx. So that is now 3 dy over dx minus y. Okay, and then your a times by. Okay, your a times dy. Okay, that is your d plus 2. Okay, your d plus 2 in here. Okay, times this one, your by. Okay, this one. Okay, and then from that one, okay, from that, okay, so multiply. So your d in here, okay, so we have multiply. So we have 3d squared y over dx squared. Okay, let's multiply this one. So we have 3d squared y over dx squared. Okay, a FOIL method. Oh, if you can recall the FOIL method. First, outer, inner, last. Outer. So we have minus dy over dx. Okay. Inner is 1. So we have plus 6 dy over dx. Okay. And then last. So we have minus 2y. Okay. So ito na pala yun. Okay. And then, so we have simplify this equation. So we have the same term. We have negative dy over dx plus 6 dy over dx. Ito. Okay. Negative 1 plus 6, that is 5. Okay, this one. So therefore, okay, so we now have your 3d squared, okay, from here, your 3d squared plus 5d, okay, kailangan minus 2. Okay, so we can factor out your y, so that is this one. So therefore, your AB is equal to d plus 2 times 3d minus 1. Or that is 3d squared plus 5d minus 2. Okay? So that is just, that is this for this one. Okay? So we have now your AB is equal to 3d squared plus 5d minus 2. Okay? So that is for your product. So we have this one, oh. ABY is equal to A times BY. Okay? And then for the constant coefficients operators with constant coefficient, that is AB is equal to BA. Okay? And then this is another example for the differential operator. Okay? So okay. So we proceed to the fundamental laws. Okay? So for the fundamental laws, okay, so let A, B, and C be any differential operator. So with definitions of addition and multiplication earlier, Okay, so it follows that your differential operator satisfy the following. We have first commutative law on addition. Okay, so as you recall on your elementary days, okay, commutative law of addition, that is A plus B, you reverse it, that's also equal B plus A. And then we have the associative law of addition, that is A plus the quantity A plus B plus C is equal to A plus the quantity B plus C. That is associative law of addition. And then associative law of multiplication, we have A times B, quantity of that, times C is equal to A times the quantity BC. That is associative law of multiplication. And then the distributive law, okay, with respect to addition, so distributing this one, that is AB, and then distribute, okay, that is AC. Same. And then if your A and B are operators with constant coefficients, okay, they also satisfy the commutative law of multiplication, that is AB is equal to BA. Okay, so therefore, differential operators with constant coefficients satisfy all laws of algebra. Okay, take note of this one. Your differential operators with constant coefficients, okay, satisfy all the laws of algebra of polynomials. O, algebra lang pala ito eh. Di ba? Algebra lang pala ito. Okay? So that is with respect to your operations of addition and multiplication. Sir, algebra lang pala. Madali lang ito. Okay? So, again, from another one, this is the exponent. If your m and n are any two positive integers, then your d raised to m times d raised to n, okay? Law of exponents, that is equal to d raised to m plus n, okay? So since, again, for purposes of addition and multiplication, okay, the operators with constant coefficients, take notice, only for constant coefficients, okay, they behave just like your algebraic polynomials. O, algebra lang talaga. Algebra lang siya. So, what does this say? Na algebra lang pala ito. So, we can now, it is now legitimate, or legit. We can use, okay, the tools of algebra. Okay? We can use the tools of elementary algebra. Algebra lang pala, bubuhay sa atin ito. Okay? Kasi buhat ng bag. Yan, gusto ng kape. Tumubig na. And then, oh yun, again, it is legitimate to use the tools of elementary algebra. Okay, in particular, synthetic division may be used, okay, to factor operators with constant coefficients. Okay, since we will be factoring, mag-factoring naman tayo dito, lalo na doon sa may parts 2 and 3, mag-factoring tayo. Tapos puro, ano siya, algebra na. So basically, this subject is differential equations, but again, some mathematics, okay, in mathematics, the foundation of mathematics is in your algebra. Let's proceed to some properties of differential operators. Okay, since your for constant m and positive integral k, we have this one. Okay, your d raised to k times e raised to mx is equal to m raised to k times your e raised to mx. Okay. Okay, so it is easy to find the effect that an operator has upon e raised to mx. Okay, let f of d be a polynomial in D. Okay, your f of D is a polynomial in D. Okay, that is your function of D, and then your f of D times your e raised to mx. Okay, that is this one. Okay, and then therefore, okay, so we now have your f of D e raised to mx is equal to e raised to mx times your f of m. Okay, what is your f of m? Later on parts O, the next part pa yata. Okay. So, if your M, okay, if M is a root of the equation f of M is equal to 0, okay? So, in view of equation, this equation above, your f of the e raised to mx is equal to 0, okay? And then, okay, what is now the effect of the operator d minus a on the product of e raised to x and the function of y? Okay, so we have this one, okay, and then by using your anong law natin dito? Ito, we use distributive law of multiplication. Okay, upon using the distributive law, okay, distribute lang b times e raised to axy, so that this is y, and then minus a times e raised to ax times y, this is now the one. Okay, using distributive lang, distribute lang. That is now, okay, oh, we now have your e raised to ax and then d of y. Okay, so your okay, okay, and then for the second derivative, we have obtained e raised to ax d squared y. Okay, so repeating this operation, we obtain this one. And then using the linearity of differential equations, okay, using the linearity of the differential operators, we conclude that when f of d is a polynomial in D with constant coefficients, then your a raised to ax times f of d times y is equal to f of d minus a times e raised to ax times y. Okay, so the relation in equation 4.25 tells us how to shift your exponential factor, or this is the exponential shift from the left of the differential operator to the right of the differential operator. So that is for example 4.9. Okay, so we use exponential shift for equation example 4.9. So we use exponential shift in this example. Okay, so okay. So from this equation, okay, we have in here, okay, take note this is d plus 3, okay? So we can have your, ano gawin natin? Ang sabi doon kanina, balikan natin. Ito tayo. So we have, okay, may tayo, operator tayo na meron tayo e raised to mx, okay? Kasi we have in here e raised to mx. How do we get this e raised to mx na to? Okay? Yan ang problema ngayon, yung e raised to mx. So your e raised to mx, okay? We have in here d plus 3. So we use your 3, okay? So that is e raised to 3x, okay? We multiply e raised to 3x in this equation. So we now have e raised to 3x times d plus 3 to the 4th times y is equal to 0. Okay? And then, your exponential shift, okay? Exponential shift, ang sabi natin from equation 4.25, okay? Dito tayo sa kabila. Exponential shift, that is e raised to ax, okay? Times your f of d times y, okay? That is equal to f of d minus a times the quantity e raised to ax times y. Okay? So applying this exponential shift, okay? What will happen to your to this one? Okay, what will happen to this? Okay, so we have your okay, so we have your e raised to ax, this one. Okay, that is e raised to ax, and then we have your y, and then your d plus 3 to the 4th. This is your m of d minus a. Okay, so this is one. So to shift this one to this form, okay, we now have e raised to we now have e raised to 3x. Then we have your f of d. Okay. From here, your f of d minus a is equal to d plus 3 to the fourth. Okay. How about f of d? Okay. F of d, that is simply d to the fourth. Okay. Wala na yung minus a, or in this case, plus 3. Okay. So this is now d to the fourth. Okay. Y is equal to 0. Or rearranging this, we can have d to the fourth times e raised to 3x y is equal to 0. Okay? Oh. And then we transfer, okay? Okay? So we integrate now, okay? We integrate this 4 times. Oh, kasi dito the 4. Okay? Oh, integrate natin 4 times yan. Ano mangyayari? Kita ko na lang to. So we have d to the 4. That is 0 na to. Okay? So we now have d to the 4. Okay? So we have your e raised to 3xy. Okay? We integrate 4 times your d to the this one. So we integrate 4 times. Okay? So first, okay? So that is simply c sub 1. So since 4 times, you have 4 arbitrary constants. So c sub 1 plus c sub 2x, okay? Plus c sub 4x cubed. Okay, we have 4 arbitrary constants. Okay, and then your y is now, that's the quantity c sub 1 plus c sub 2x plus c sub 3x squared, okay, plus c sub 4x cubed. Okay, so this is now the solution. Okay, this is now the general solution. Nawala yung e raised to negative 3x. Okay. So this is now the solution. This is now your general solution to this differential operation, differential equation, okay, in the operator form. So that is using exponential shift.